about is British Army Group. Sandhurst Military Academy. Hold on, sorry, hold on. BA British Army. Because of their making their own MP obsolete, the creation of a border that first off makes their purchasing a gun obsolete because there's no use for it. Second off, shows a sign of weakness to their military group. They're too afraid of invaders coming into the group. Third off, it proves their MP obsolete because the MP has no use because the civilians cannot cross the line. See what I'm getting at? Our first complaint. The wall is a one-way wall across the group axis. These members have become way too sweaty and will now kill you when you touch that line. Touch the line. Because heaven forbid, you cannot cross the line. Whatever happened to a time where, first off, I could shoot the guy over the line from a far distance to actually engage in a fight, because that's the reason why you buy a Raider Pass, why you buy a gun. That's why you get these weapons. But when there's a wall that you can't shoot through, there's no point. Except for tomfoolery and mockery. This wall shows their weakness, that they are too afraid that there's been too many encounters of military personnel crossing the line. I have no problem with military groups on these games. I am part of this stuff. What I'm mad at is when you do stuff like this. First off, you're ruining your revenue, like I've been saying. Second off, it's showing a weakness, like you're too afraid of these military people. Too afraid of these people crossing the border. And third off, you're making your own division obsolete. That brings my last part about this argument I wanted to bring up. So let's go on. Show weakness. Show weakness is that first off, they become a lot more stricter in rules that they can no longer enforce. You know why? Because they used to say, cross the line, they will shoot to kill you. Now if you stand on the line, because you can't go over the line, they shoot to kill you. There's no use for that line for NPs. They can cross it freely, but there's no use for it. They made their Raider passes, which I personally bought. I bought the HK416 a while back when they were at the border. That's me freely enter a town, no problem. Now, because of this wall, no one can get over. They'll use the buying a gun because they are protected, and they're always shooting from the other side over. And making themselves God, and showing them weakness, showing that they cannot prove a fight. They're too afraid of the Civ, too afraid of their only way of making money, besides their group pass. I mean, in-game game passes, they can just, hey yo, boom. So let me tell you this. Why are you making MP now obsolete? You're making MP obsolete because you are turning a division that was supposed to be protecting the border in Roblox groups. I'm not talking about IRL. I'm talking about in Roblox groups. These guys' main purposes that they've been advertising for their groups is guarding gates and guarding BCTs, MBTs. I think that's how it goes for the United States. I do not do much British. But they do mostly guarding gates. Guarding this gate. That's why most people do it, because they get to kill people and they get to have own a gun. What's the point anymore? A civilian can't cross the line. There is no readable access for that now. Watch. Here, I'll show you the demonstration. What I'm talking about. Boom. No use. Ow. Now they're getting mad at me. It's been proven they are weak because they're too afraid of civs. They are losing their way of making money selling guns. And they are making their own division, military police, or in this case, MPC, I think, obsolete. Might as well just remove the group close the group and just back out of the board. There's no point anymore. Now, if any of your executive generals hear me for this Roblox group, I say push the border back, or do what the USAF did and have a gate access where you can open and close it. Open and close the border. So if there are invasions, you can close the gate. And not close the line! Make sure you can cross the line, so first off, you can get people to buy their guns and shoot at the guys that they're frustrated with. Now let's become obsolete. Second off, put in borders for defenses. Right now, if I start shooting a gun at them and they start walking right back, they're just going to be annihilating me. Because I have no way of protecting myself, having fun in this group, giving them a challenge, giving them some more excitement. Pushing this border back will give them a reason. Show you guys aren't afraid of little civs. Prove that your NPCs are more useful. And give you reasons to be buying guns. This is the argument I wanted to go over with. I know this is different from my videos. I'm actually uploading videos more frequently now. This is what I wanted to go over in this group. About this group. For someone to see this, and someone to fix it.